Hey, feel I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him
Bro, live at work, can't hear y'all from school, bro. What up, Jags?
What up, Jags? What's up, bub? Hell yeah. All right, Mr. 297, what's going on?
What's up, bro?
What's happening? What's up with this? All right.
So what do you want to talk about first?
Hey, man. I mean, we're in your channel.
Okay. We can talk about my fuel pump issue. My fuel pump issue. Yeah. So
yeah, let's talk about your little fuel pump issue that you're having right now.
Should I start from the very beginning? Let's probably start from the very begining.
I mean, let's be real.
Mr. 397. Yeah, just.
All right. You're having some issues.
Yeah. So basically, long story short, I had an OEM pump when I first bought the car. It was NA.
Yeah.
And I started having like fuel pump, low pressure pump issues. Essentially, it's a P008A code. And hit up my tuner. They were like, upgrade the pump because the pump looks like, it's bad,
Okay.
So we upgraded to a very big pump. And I think now the issue is the big pump is literally sucking all the fuel out of the bucket and not allowing it to actually go all the way through or something like that.
Okay.
Just from what I've been understanding from talking to, Lund and Cody and Josh. So now I'm stuck without going watt because I need to upgrade my whole fuel system, which I have, which is not an issue.
Right.
But now I'm stuck, like, I can't do anything with the car. Which is like, you wouldn't think that that's an issue, having a big too much pump.
Too much low side pressure or
yeah,
something?
But
okay.
It is.
I mean, everything needs a balance. But
that's essentially it.
Kind of weird, isn't it?
But it makes sense because that's why Ford, for example, all their fuel pump or all their fuel systems, whether it's a double or a triple, they all always go with the no fuel pump bucket. And that's why people are always like, oh, well, that's why you can't run Ford, like you can't go watt under half a tank, or it's not as safe. Because under half a tank or whatever the limit is, the pumps aren't fully submerged into the fuel system. So you go watt or something, fuel flies all the way back, then you're stuck with fuel starvation in the pump. So like you end up blowing shit, breaking shit.
Okay. So what pump do you have right now?
So right now I have a TI 267.
By the way, this is not moving at all.
Oh, I just realized.
Yeah, me too.
Go look at my thing. Oh no, it's working.
Never mind.
Okay. It's a TI 267, which is equivalent to the Walbro 450, which is a pretty decent pump. But again, that's always the issue. That pump wasn't made specifically for that car.
Okay.
So like there's a lot of, things that you have to work on, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's why now I need to put the 4 in, and then all the 3 pumps should be submerged, and the 3rd pump only kicks on when I truly do need it.
Okay.
But it's stupid. Like, you wouldn't think that that's an issue, but
so right now they're just in the OEM bucket.
So now there's 1 in the OEM bucket.
Yeah. So
imagine 1 is already sucking all the fuel out of the 1 bucket so fast that it can't refill it, essentially. Okay. So when you go triple, imagine you're essentially 3 timesing the process.
Right.
How faster it actually sucks it out.
So, but when you do go triple, those like you said, those pumps are just in the tank.
They're just in the tank. So there's no bucket.
So what?
So they're always submerged.
So what's the issue with the triple fuel pump system that we get to where you can't go
watt under half a tank?
Either watt or just like when you get to half a tank.
And when you get to a quarter, you don't want to be driving the car a lot either.
Yeah. So how does that compensate?
Because again, with the bucket always has like an extra reserve that's in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For that instance, if that does happen, if you're at a quarter tank, it doesn't run out. Okay. But when you don't have a bucket and it can't reach and there's nothing in the bucket, it's literally just empty.
Okay. Is there a compensate where you can do a bucket and then do another pump outside the bucket? It's either bucket or no bucket. Okay. And from what I've been gathering is when you do bucket, you want to stick with the OEM shit. Okay.
Because if you upgrade and it's as big as mine, bro, it's pulling all the fuel too fast. So the issue is the car's trying to compensate it. Like when I looked at my logs, the car's adding timing. Like it's happy. Okay. And when a car is adding timing in a 59-degree weather, it's happy.
Right. So
because usually they pull timing when it's that cold because they're like, all right, let me chill out. Like it's too much. The car was just added.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do you feel the car doing anything?
Yeah, too fast.
Oh shit.
And that's why I was like, let me check the codes. And I was like, okay, let me just send it to Lund.
Yeah.
And it so happens that that's the only time that I've actually caught it on log. Every other time, I do a watt hit without logging, no codes at all.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, codes. And then I'm like, all right, let me do it again. Let me log it.
No.
And I do a watt pull, nothing.
Yeah, I remember we went.
And that's the risky part because like it can happen. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like I know what the reason is.
Oh,
I know it's gonna sound stupid.
Oh boy.
Bumps on the road. So I feel like that pump is barely. So when I'm a little bit over half a tank, that's usually when it happens. And I don't go at half a tank and under anyway. So I've realized that when it's at full tank, nothing happens.
Okay.
Because there's always fuel in the bucket. When you're at half a tank or a little bit over half, you're right there. So if the pump's too big and it's just sucking it out right away,
right,
it doesn't have enough fuel up top to basically just sit in the bucket. It's very weird, but because like when I was with Will Reed, it was it was a little bit over half a tank, and we went over a thing, a bump or something.
Sure.
So I was like, maybe it just starved for a slight second.
Okay.
But that's to the moon literally. But I'm not trying to blow this one up. Not right now.
Yeah, no.
With the EcoBoost motor, I did. I had the extra motor on the side. We pushed it knowing that motor was gonna blow up. With this car, I'm not ready to blow it up, just at all. Who let Mr. 297 get a 5.0? Ricky did. I blame him. No. Yeah, I mean, listen, no car is ever going to be able to replace that car. I've already said that a bunch of times. Like, it can be faster. That's fine. But I pull up to the meet with a boosted 5.0 and people are like, they know.
They know what's up.
But with my Eco, I pull up with the Eco and like, look at that piece of shit. And then they run it and they lose to the piece of shit. So it's like, buy a Cobalt. I'll pass on that. Not really my style, I guess, like the look of the car. My issue is I still can't, like, I want a daily, but I don't want a car that I just, something I can still enjoy, I guess. With the Cobalt, it's just not my style, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What up, cuz? Mini Mr. 297 in the cut.
Oh, yeah?
John.
Is that?
Yeah, it's
what, John?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? What's up, John? What it do, bro? How's the car treating you, dude?
Good, apparently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good deal.
I think. I don't know.
Is
it good, right?
Yeah, you got a couple revisions in already? What's up? Ready to go eat? Let's go.
Is it on E or not? Yeah, I was going to say. Get an Eco as a daily. Bro, you know the route that I'm going to do. Like, if I get an EcoBoost, why wouldn't I do the same exact thing I did to before? Like, JP in a cut.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, like, if I get an EcoBoost, I'm literally going to go the same hole that I went to before. And I don't have money for both, unfortunately. Not yet. He said, the legend. They're talking about you.
Nigga, they don't know who I am. The fuck? Anyway.
Watch what you say.
We're on TikTok. We're fine.
Because it'll...
Really?
They'll ban you.
Fuck.
What is your issue?
I was just testing.
Don't ban my TikTok account.
I was just testing. It still cannot hook up TikTok to our product. Jeez. It's Chinese shit, bro. This Chinese
I swear, if I get banned because of you, like, I'm reporting all your accounts.
Anyway, one of the reasons that we're here is that because we're gonna go live later on the Parker Performance, either Facebook or Instagram. Did you say which one did you say? Did you say anything? No. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Anyway,
I was gonna let him know here.
Yeah, we wanted to bring some attention to obviously the live that we're gonna do in a few minutes. Let's go to Facebook.
Okay.
I think we usually have better luck there, sharing and everything there. So we're gonna go to Facebook on the Parker Performance Parker Performance Facebook channel.
Is Steeda where it's at for Mustangs? I mean, it depends what you want to do. If your goal is to just do straight dig racing, I would go with BMR. That's what I had on the EcoBoost, and like, I get it. It didn't look as good as the Steeda, but it performed a lot better. Steeda hops, even though I do have Steeda stop the hop kit. But yeah, for looks and like roll racing / just cruising and just tracking, Steeda progressives all the way. But if you strictly want to do dig racing, I would 100% go with BMR.
Yeah.
The drag springs are they're too good. They're too good. But yeah.
Beautiful. What else is here? Daily trends, rankings.
Huh?
I was just reading. See, we're still new to the whole
oh God!
Lives.
NA Hero is in the cut. No way, Chuta.
That's the SS, right?
That's the NA dude that I am not racing. You are not gonna catch me slipping. This guy. Yeah, definitely not racing that fucking guy.
Yeah, I seen him around.
Yeah, bro. Like I always shit on NA cars, but like if I shit on NA cars on TikTok, I have to put in the captions besides shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that car just.
So what you're saying is we have to make it a race where everybody pays money to see.
I'm not gonna get gapped on 4K.
Let's go.
You guys are crazy.
Let's go. Pay your subscriptions to see.
Like imagine I did all that and I'm going boost just for NA car to just fucking whack my ass. NA all the way, baby. Listen, I mean, if you do it the way he's doing it, 100%, because it's nasty. Yeah. Like it's nasty.
So this is
like I've seen. I'm gonna run C85 by the way. Yeah. See, like, do you even know what C85 is, Rick? No, exactly. You see my point? I'm too fast.
So this is
too fast.
Maxed out LS, right? Like big cams, all of it, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're cammed, right?
Has to be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's cammed, but
I think that's one of the biggest.
But it's not built motor. I think it's just like head stuff.
Okay.
The motor itself is, yeah. Goes for my truck to have like 600 wheel horsepower NA. Good luck, sir. Good luck.
Just slap an ESS.
just slap a supercharger on.
I
tell Chuta all the way.
Yeah.
I tell him all the way, and I'm like, listen, bro, go boost. Because, like, at the end of the day, all the money you put in the car, if you would have went boost, it would have been equivalent. But at the end of the day, he pulls up to the meet NA.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Because he's beating boost. Like, he's whacking Hellcats left and right. Like,
little nitro shot here and there.
No.
Nothing.
Bro, he literally pulls up to the meet with the hood fully popped open.
Oh, wow.
So people could literally, like, there's no hood on the car. So they all look around, he's adding nitrous and he plays around all the time saying that he has nitrous in his fenders and stuff. So, like, people go crazy and like, you were spraying. I knew it. Like, stop, bro. I'm tuning for my NA Cobalt for Supercharger currently.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like, I don't know, bro. Boost is just so much easier. I mean, for some cars. I feel like for some cars, I feel like you can slap boost on some things and then it won't make as much power as you think it's gonna make.
I mean, it just depends. Like, for example, America just got that of bars.
Yeah.
That Spider 124 bars. And he says you can slap a big turbo on that thing as well. Make 300 wheel on that little thing.
But that's what I'm saying, like 300 wheel. Like, but you slap boost on like a V8 and you're making 600-700 wheel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You can slap.
So I'm just saying, like,
slap a twin turbo.
So my thing is, like, is it worth it? Like, because if the big turbo kit for the Barth is like 15K, is it worth to spend 15K for 300 horsepower?
Yeah. No doubt.
That's always what I like try to look at.
I mean, what did
we got Chuta fans in my life? That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm just like,
I see that.
That is crazy.
I mean, we just did a twin turbo stock motor GT,
bro. So on a heartbreaker, you guys know why my name's MR.297? Because I went to that heartbreaker dyno and I legit made 297 with a big turbo on it. No joke.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah.
We put that TT car on it. 960 wheel.
Yeah.
Was it 960 wheel and like what 900 something?
930 wheel torque.
930 wheel torque.
5,000 RPMs.
In a 10 speed.
Yeah.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
So, I mean, just for perspective,
Adrian in the cut.
A stock GT makes around 400 wheel.
Yeah, we've put them on a dyno before NA and they made 380. Yeah. But let's say 400.
Let's call it 400. Yeah. So you slap twin turbos on it, stock motor, all the fuel, and you make
stock trans, stock
everything, and you make 963. So you're making over 500 additional wheel horsepower.
And let's just be clear. On that map, he's definitely making 1,000 wheel. Just so we're clear.
Yeah.
Like 960 on a heartbreaker dyno.
Yeah, it was supposed to be around 980 to 990.
It is every bit of 1,000 wheel horsepower.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Enough for Jay to say, I don't want to drive it on the street.
Oh, by the way, when he did that, it was 800 wheel.
Yeah. Like when he was at 800, I think, what was it? Like 12, 14 pounds or something?
Yeah,
he was like,
12.
I'm not trying to drive that on the street anymore.
Yeah, so at 12 pounds, it got
That's
scary.
saying something.
Yeah.
Because like,
then
he does not care.
I think they capped at 16.
Yeah.
16 was 963.
Yeah.
Then the impressive thing was seeing the curve where immediately as when the turbo took off, it just took
it's at like 4,000 RPMs.
Yeah.
Of course, full tilt boogie.
Peaked torque at 5K.
Like
all of 930 wheels.
And if you guys don't understand why we're going crazy on it, is because like typically with boosted 5.0s, you get the horsepower, you just never get that type of torque.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
This car had the torque and the horsepower to back it up.
You give a lot of torque away when you go.
And it literally just had both right there.
Hammering
right there.
Bro,
like
$5,000. Boom.
Yeah, because like when I start racing, I do it anywhere from 5 to 6K.
Yeah.
Like, and then I'm like, wow.
So right there.
So if he's already at 5K, he's full boost. He's gonna hit it, and the car's just gonna go. Whap, pap, pap.
I can't wait. I hope he does something like a half-mile run.
Hey, Mr. Mike Busy's in the cut.
Where they can go 200 miles an hour.
I mean, that car should definitely do it. I mean, what did it run?
That's
like
crazy.
174 on the dyno?
Yeah, I almost picked 100.
174 miles an hour on the dyno.
It was bad.
And that's in like one gear.
By the way, that was probably like 5 seconds.
Yeah, and that's like one gear. Yeah. Like what, bro? You keep going. It's a 10-speed. What's the difference between the 10-speed Eco and the 10-speed GT? 10-speed Eco stronger. No, I'm just playing. Honestly, I do not know. I'm guessing clutches are probably just a lot smaller and just not as strong in the EcoBoost because, like, you got to understand, more power from factory, more weight.
Yes.
So there's a lot of things that a GT is going to have to be able to handle that an EcoBoost Trans doesn't need to handle from factory.
Right.
But, like, I beat the shit out of mine.
Yeah,
all the torque, and
I
it was
think
fucking
they're definitely beefier. Anything that's on the GT is definitely beefier, whether it's a 10R80 or an MT82. You just have beefier internals on those things. And obviously it doesn't work the same because what do you call the mating surface
Of what?
of the transmission from the trans to the fucking engine? Well, that's different. You know, we'll have Cody on the fucking podcast.
I'm jealous I can't boost my car. What you mean I can't boost my car?
What does he have?
Camaro.
Oh, what do you mean? The heck? Let's boost that thing, dog. Well, no.
Bell housing.
Bell housing. Yes, there you go.
You're hired.
Okay, Adrian.
You're hired.
Tech Adrian. Okay.
Do you need a VTA can with the NX2 or UPR will do? Vent to atmospheric.
Well, they're both.
I mean, UPR does make a VTA system.
With the NX2,
no.
Your
the UPR dual valve catch can is going to be enough.
The dual valve catch can.
But once you get to Bobby's level, yes, you need the VTA design.
I mean,
from
either that or just if you're turning up the boost on that NX2 and you get some crankcase issue or crankcase pressure codes, then yeah, you want to switch. I wouldn't switch. I would add the VTA on it. I would stick with.
Because you and Bobby both added it.
Mm-hmm. Now
I didn't have it.
Yeah, he doesn't have the dual valve, but he does have
but when
VTAs.
he was NX2.
Yes.
When he was NX2, you and him got the same VTA.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get it to be safe. Like, if you're having issues, 110%. There's no reason not to. Because if you're still getting the codes after the dual valve catch can, there's obviously an issue. Right. So you want to address it.
Yeah. Crankcase
the car's literally telling you, like, I need to let that crankcase somewhere. And it might be your, head gasket. Might be any valve cover, fucking. Literally, I mean, it'll come out from the weakest point.
Your timing cover usually.
Timing cover could do
that's
it too.
usually the
that's
first
why a lot
thing
of
to
people
leak.
have leaks on. Yeah.
Bro,
can you believe I never had any leaks on my EcoBoost? Never. Nothing. Like, I had the one on the side, and it was literally like this much.
Yeah.
That like, and it stayed the same for 2 years.
And for the times that you beat the shit out of that thing, it should have been leaking everywhere.
I did. When did I not beat on it?
Yeah. Even before we gave it away.
Like,
you
gave it away. Yeah, gave it away.
I mean, you gave it away.
They took that thing from us. Wow. But I mean, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a good upgrade. It's a badass upgrade.
If car is idling and almost long sometimes, idles higher than that. Sounds like a purge valve there. 110%. But does it happen when you fill up? When you don't fill up, did you change your purge valve? Are you getting any codes? It's a lot deeper than that. But just from what you're describing, that's usually signs of purge valve going bad.
Yeah.
I have an EcoBoost Mustang. Took it to a dyno to get tuned, and it has catalyst downpipe. I hope the tuner is Ryan from EMS, because if it's not, and you're just tuned by some random guy, good luck. What's the next thing to do to gain more horsepower? Do you have an intercooler? Do you have a wastegate? Because like, if you already have an intercooler and stuff, I would just go bigger turbo. To be honest, like, just because you don't want to waste money on little things like a wastegate and stuff like I did with my EcoBoost. You want to just send it. Just go big turbo. You're the reason I'm modding my EcoBoost.
Hell
That's
yeah,
love, bro.
Hell yeah.
ESS or single turbo. Listen.
Oof.
If it depends what kit. So if you're gonna go Hellion, 1,000%. If you have the money for it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna go on 3, I've seen my fair share of on 3 stuff. We literally have a car right here that we have issues with. Some people don't have issues. Some people do. It's just one of those things. I mean, with the cheap kit, you can get the good, you can get the bad. So it just, for me, I wasn't trying to risk it. It's my daily car. I wasn't trying to have issues with turbo leaking, anything leaking, I mean, oil lines leaking. None of that.
Yeah,
we've had that issue with this car.
I think it depends. One, what your bank account looks like, because there's a price difference.
Yeah, there's between a good kit and a bad kit.
Correct.
So if we would only go Hellion, us personally. Maybe fuck around with Hell Horse. It depends.
Yeah.
But mainly Hellion.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna compare, if you have the money,
Yeah.
Hellion.
So
if you don't have the money, ESS.
Yeah. If the money is no issue, then my next thing would be, okay, well, what kind of experience do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want the experience of having a turbo?
But here's the issue: when you get turbo, it's a lot harsher on everything else on the car, because I mean, most cars die because of too much torque.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everything's rated by the torque.
Sure.
So realistically, ESS on 93 on E85 is gonna be making 500-600 wheel torque.
Yeah.
We saw that twin turbo car making 900 wheel torque.
Sure.
So everything is gonna be a lot more expensive when it breaks.
Yeah. So, by the way, when are we putting your shit on a dyno?
Mine?
Yeah.
When I'm not having fueling issues.
I mean, we'll just fill it up. Fill it up the way.
Okay, so let me see. Do I still send my data logs to Ryan on the PD email, or is it a different email? I'm pretty sure it's on the same one because they wanted to make that transition easier, but I would hit him up to confirm.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it would, I mean, you know, Ryan, you could just hit him up on like Messenger or like Instagram and he's going to answer.
I just got a
thoughts on
revision, and it was on the PD email.
The thoughts on the 10R80? I mean, I love it. It's just a glass transmission, if we're being honest, compared to other transmissions out there. Are you an on-3 owner? No, I literally just said we have a customer's car right here that we've been dealing with for quite a bit. Thoughts on downpipe tuned B58 cars? Bait, and bait, and they're slow, and bait again. You ever gonna get a G4 eventually? You almost never see those. You almost never see them because every time ESS is rating those things at a power level, people take it an extra notch. So like on the G2, people have pumped 1,000 wheel horsepower on the G2 or 1,000 horsepower.
Okay.
Which is like 900 wheel, and it's only rated at 850. So like, again, all I'm trying to get to is people on the G3 are making over 1,000.
Yeah.
So like, do I need the G4?
Buy ones, cry ones.
But the G4, I was told that it's good for 1,400 horsepower. It's just no one at that power level started with ESS. They all just go turbos because they know it's just
Question
easy.
for you. On TikTok, there's this orange ESS car.
Yeah, 650 in my garage.
I think so. I'm not sure. What's his head unit?
The same as mine.
Okay.
But because he was one of the first people with ESS and he was one of the first people promoting them.
Okay.
So they sent him a G3R.
Ooh.
And the G3R is better than the G3X, but it's less than the G4.
Okay.
So price point, it's in the middle.
Cool.
Power point, it's I think for 1,100 to 1,200 horsepower. What about the G4 intercooler? I went with the G4 intercooler. I'm in Florida. Same thing that I did with my EcoBoost. I went with the big Tornado kit one, not the Gustnado one. So I don't know. Cooling, you can't really go wrong with it, especially when you live at a place like Florida. You don't want to be dealing with all the issues.
True.
But
and by the way, there's no issue with it being a larger intercooler.
No, it can never hurt. Yeah.
Pressure or anything like that. No, dude, it works just fine. Just fine.
But to be fully honest, the G3 is also like I think $600 or $800 more, like the upgrade.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a decent chunk. So you're gonna like think it through because that could be your injectors and like.
I mean, dude,
because like the G3 is also big. Like I've seen plenty of people not having the issues.
Okay.
The G4 is big, like race car shit.
Yeah.
Not race car, but like
you don't want to. I mean, if there's something that you do not want to cheap out, is either cooling or fueling. So
theoretically, if the eco accident didn't happen and you still had it, where do you think it would have?
Oh wow, that's a great fucking question.
I would have, bro. The things I would have done with that, bro. On stock motor, I was out there waxing people left and right. I mean, on stock motor, we weren't even pushing it. Like, I only ran 2 people with my latest map, my latest E50 map, and that was the C8 and what's his name, the E85 wide body, 100 Snooks car.
Okay.
And I walked out of both their lives. Like the C8, the only reason why he stayed next to me for a second was because I was literally spinning and still beating the dude. You know, so that car would have been somewhere pretty. You know, I see that Bobby's doing big things, but I could only imagine what you could do. Yeah, you know me. I would have taken.
Yeah, I mean, the plan was. The motor goes in, the big cams go in, and he was going to max out his NX2 completely. Completely max it out to see what kind of numbers he can put out. And the videos and all the other shit that he wanted to do, basically whacking these people because that NX2 completely maxed out was what?
And I wasn't maxed out, so we knew that.
Yeah. No, there was more. You were only peaking like 28, 29 PSI.
Yeah, I was legit. Like when I tell people, I was probably making like 410 wheel, 420.
Yeah.
You know, nothing that crazy. Like we literally didn't have it turned up. It's just the car was set up well.
Yeah.
For what it was.
The turbo came live just at the right moment.
Yeah. Like, and I knew how to brake boost. I knew how to drive my car.
Yeah,
exactly. Like I wouldn't go race a Whipple car off a 40 wall.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know? Like I race a Pro Charger car because a manual Pro Charger car because I know then I have a little benefit. Where can I see that, bro? You work at Steeda? Nah, I wish.
Well, we can sell you parts. We can sell you Steeda parts if you need.
Yeah, we can sell you all Steeda parts.
Let's see. Thoughts on the VCT lockouts? VCT lockouts? Which ones are those, dog? Let's see. Where can I see that kit? Which kit? The
ESS?
I guess you
ESS would have to be on their website. Yeah, well, because we're dealers for them. But, yeah, you can see that ESS.
Oh, you saw Steeda? Yeah, we got a bunch of different banners in the back. By the way, everybody wanted the banners back, so we brought the banners back.
Use official now. I told you, I was like, this just looks very official for just my first live.
Find me a buyer for the turbo blanket. Jeez, bro.
And shit, just Steeda sell parts for...
I don't think so.
Not sure.
Steeda is a mostly Ford. I mean, if not all Ford
but
parts.
If you have any other people that you know that they do Mustang stuff with CTSV stuff, hit me up. And, I mean, we're probably dealers for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Did you upgrade the OPGs? Yes, sir. Is it a requirement? No. But if you're an idiot like me, you should probably get it. Yeah, because a bunch of times I forgot that I was in sport. I downshifted and I hugged the limiter a bunch of times. So I'll talk about that. Any thoughts on the Holley intake for Coyotes, high ram specifically? Honestly, I don't know enough information about it to either speak down on it or speak good on it.
Are those the carbon fiber ones? The new carbon fiber ones that came out?
I don't know if it's still... They have so many intakes now. But... I don't know anything about them. I just have an 18 plus Manny. Yeah. I don't know. It just works.
Seems to do the job, bro.
Also, is it worth doing the timing and cams while you in there? I mean, if you're going to be doing cams and all that stuff, might as well do head studs too. It's always going to be like, well, might as well do this. So you just have to see your budget. Like realistically, stock motor is good for 900 wheel. Let's say 850 to be safe. Right. 850. So, I mean, bro, I'm driving a 700 wheel horsepower car, and I think it's plenty. So, like, drive the 700 first. See how it is. Just because people are running around in 1,500 horsepower cars doesn't mean that you need it.
I think the answer is if money isn't an issue, just get it done. If you're going all out, you got the money, money is an issue.
Yeah, but just also understand that without doing it, you can still make decent power with no issues. True. So, like...
Very true.
I'm thinking of sending y'all drinks again. What y'all want? Bro... the apricot one.
Oh, apricot, and then there's like a strawberry and cinnamon or whatever the fuck it is.
I don't like that one. Just bring Rick and Cody one each.
Is it pear and cinnamon? The Rebel
Pro Charge F-150.
Pear and cinnamon.
Amazing. I mean, anything 10-speed with centrifugal, I feel like it's just great.
Yeah, that 10-speed really does it.
My boy at Mike Johnson got all the hop for his Mustang already, or I would recommend him. Yeah, I just put had stopped the hop on the car too. How much would you be pushing full bolt-on E30 stock turbo eco? 380, 390. You can maybe push it low 400s, but you're risking it. I would just go bigger turbo because you could do 420 on a turbo.
93.
It's easy. Yeah. 700 wheel, definitely enough. I only drive it 2 times a week, but it was more worried about longevity. No, I mean, if you only 700 wheel, even if you stay at 700 wheel, you drive it 2 times a week, that thing's going to last for a lot longer than you would want it to last. Pear and cinnamon, haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah, it's that one.
Brand new.
Drop the money on driving lessons before spending money on 100.
Honestly, that is absolutely true.
People are like, I want 1,000 horsepower. I'm like, bro, I said the same thing, And I drove the 700, and I was like, you know what? Let me get it dialed in.
That couldn't be farther from the truth.
Yeah,
though.
and I got it to hook, and the car actually feels good.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just spinning. It's not just, I'm actually able to utilize and use the 700 wheel, and I know how to drive it. A lot of people are just like, yeah, twin turbo, the Whipple.
Yeah.
And then they go watt and just
the amount of people that genuinely do not know how to drive. Like, they think they know, and they're fucking zooming in their fucking Nissan fucking Altima. Like, they're just fucking zooming past you, breaking all whatever like standard ethic driving laws that are safe, bro. Every time,
and I feel
every
like
single time.
I haven't even done enough driving to get
hold up.
cocky.
Give that idiot 700 horsepower car
And see what
and
they-
then you're in trouble.
They go buy a stock Hellcat and they blow shit up. But like that's my thing. Like, bro, it took me so long to be able to be comfortable enough to when the car slides, I can counter steer it.
Yeah.
You know that, and I know this is gonna sound stupid, but start when you want to slide around and you want to, like, you know, hit it off first gear and just see how the car feels. Do it with low horsepower cars.
Okay.
Because the margin of error isn't that big because you're not making 1,000 horsepower, so you don't have 1,000 horsepower just backing up the freaking sliding.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just something that's like moderate, 300 horsepower, 400.
Yeah.
And when I started on the Eco, it was great
All you had to do
because I was stock and it spun a bit.
all you had
I
to do
added a
was
little bit.
put those P0s on and you were just spinning.
Exactly. And then, so I had the P0s and it was stock and it was all right. And then I added the Tornado kit to tune. I was like, all right, now it's spinning. Like, let me learn that. But it's great to learn step by step. You know?
Absolutely. If you learn how to control your nerves first, because as soon as the natural reaction to the car spinning for someone who doesn't know, is not aware of it, is to immediately either get off on good on the brakes or actually jerk out. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your calm.
Let off everything.
Yeah,
like just chill.
Keep your calm. See where the car's at. If you can stay in it, stay in it. You know what I'm saying? But
I used to stay in it, but the only one time I stopped was when I almost hit Bobby.
Yeah.
When I was NA, and I hit it in first gear when we were both doing 30, and the whole car just let loose. Yeah. With the Eco, I never let out. Our OPGs only in danger and higher RPMs on 10. They're danger in higher RPMs in general, whether you're a 10-speed or a manual. The issue is with manual cars, it's hard to contain it. With 10 speeds, sometimes if you're in auto, it'll short shift, so you're not banging limiter. With the manual, if you bang limiter, your foot is the only thing stopping you from banging limiter. Yeah. So, like, for the most part, if you're in auto mode in a 10-speed, you're not allowed to. It's not gonna let you do it. With a manual, you're kind of. If you don't know how to drive your car and pedal it, you're going to be banging limiter.
The only way that it'll do that is if it actually spins out on you. If you take all the nannies off and it spins, it could hit the limiter in auto, right? Because you're just you're sparking up the tires.
Well, still no. If it's an auto, then it bounces. So like, and it short shifts.
Gotcha.
So it can. What's the recommended pounds to run on stock turbo? There's no delta. You just have to talk to your tuner. He plays around with a lot of different things. Yeah. That could relate to that.
Usually, if you have a mild tune, you're into like 26 to 27 psi. You're never reaching past 30 psi on a stock turbo unless you really want to blow it up, which you don't want to. So
Mexico on Saturday. I was actually gonna text you today. Tuner said I cannot go watt anymore. We were just talking about that earlier. Yep. But fuel system issues, not really an issue. It's
just a bug. Yeah. It's literally a bug because it's bugging at very weird moments like
that were still go wrong and it couldn't go wrong.
We're still trying to catch when it happens. Yeah. So, GoPro 360 cam or Insta 360 cam?
I never tried the GoPro 360. I've heard great things about it. I low-key want to get it just because it looks better than the little skinny long thing. Yeah. It's just like a little square. I feel like it sits better. It doesn't move a lot as much as the 360 being a little lengthier. Gotcha. Do you have any weight reduction done?
To the new car? No. To the old car? All of it.
Yeah, to the old car, what did I not have? Yeah. Tuners aren't going to give you the full sauce if you can't show no proper maintenance. Yeah, not just that. Like with Ryan, for example, he's not going to give it to you unless you tell him, I know I'm going to blow it up. Yeah. And I'm doing it for a reason. For a money run, for a record, for something. If you just want to blow it up to blow it up, or you don't know that you're gonna blow it up, he's not gonna just send it. There's like Ryan just doesn't do that.
And by the way, and he'll send you the file and he'll say,
watch out.
Yeah, watch out. Like this is at your own risk.
Yeah, like you could use this if you have a money run, but that's literally it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because I was supposed to race the M4s and the Tesla on Saturday.
And what happened?
Well, what do you mean what happened?
Oh, you guys were Saturday. Here. Yeah, never mind. You guys were here.
Oh, like this coming Saturday. That's what he was talking about. Mexico on Saturday.
Got you. Shit.
I low-key want to just go send it and be like, but I'm like, now that I know I shouldn't, like, because before they didn't say not to, because I never hit them up. I would just clear the code.
Okay.
Now I hit them up and they said no. So it's kind of like, what tire do you recommend on PP1s? Ditch the PP1s. Keep your stock tires on the PP1s and grab a radial. Be smart with it. If you actually want to hook, spend the money, grab a tire. It's going to last you. Especially if you don't daily it. So have the PP1s as your stock tires and get a set of Race Stars, VMSs, any cheap rim, and just put a fat tire on it. I have a 2022 10-speed with a Vortec Make 720 wheel. Does not hook. What suspension do you suggest? Okay, first of all, what tires are you on? Because I was on SS's, Steeda Stop the Hop Kit, BMR camber bolts, alignment bushings, vertical links, progressive springs, and the car would not hook for anything.
Yeah.
But what I did add is I added Keltrack Spec Viking shocks, and I added R's instead of the SS's because even the SS's were just terrible.
Yeah, for a tire, they just spin, bro.
Let's create your car is beautiful.
Hey, Diego, thanks so much, bro. Appreciate it.
But
yeah, those Mickey Thompson Street SS's for a tire, like they spin, bro. They just spin.
Well, I mean, you saw how it was in my car. It was just not there.
Like, how do you call that a fucking tire? Ththese R's that you have on right now are a fucking tire.
The SS's are a tire. You gotta understand, it's all for a power level.
Sure, you know, but like you were spinning them with the Eco.
Off a dig.
You did.
Not off a roll.
You
but
put
this
fucking
car,
R's on that shit, you ain't spinning.
In the Eco?
Yeah.
I would have spun on the Eco. Bro, because it was coming with all the torque right away. Bro. There was no...
Either way, the R's that he's got on right now are absolutely amazing. 100, what is it, 100 tread wear on that thing, I think they are?
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Terrible.
But if you have to put a tire on one of your, you know, the PP1s or whatever the fuck you got, you can't go wrong with some little R2s on the rears. You can't go wrong with the Michelin Pilot 4S, I think is they're called. The 4S Cup or the 4S Cup, whatever they are.
Cup
4s, I think, is the ones that are Jay had on the RTR.
Good.
They're good.
If you want a daily tire.
Sure.
But if you want to race, no.
Yeah.
No. It's just no. Like,
you can still race one.
No. If you're making some steam, no. I would have in my EcoBoost, I would have never hooked on those tires. Are you kidding me? Never in a million years.
Jay did.
Yeah, that car's like 6,000 pounds. Yeah. Like that, it has so much on it that it's just dropping the car down.
Yeah.
The wheels alone. Like, bro, it's just a heavy car.
Yeah, they're heavy as fuck.
But if you go gutted and you're lightweight and you try to hook on, hell, it's a street tire at the end of the day. It's all about the compound.
Yeah.
So like, it's a street tire at the end of the day. It's never gonna be as a radial. Yeah. So what did?
How much am I?
I have a Hoosier setup and I daily R2s on 17s. I mean, yeah. Do you have a Hoosier setup? Are they new? Are they old? Do they have any like soft spots in them? Like, what suspension do you have on the car? Because like I just listed a whole lot of things that I had on my car and I didn't hook till I put shocks and a better tire. So
the tire, yeah, that was good.
Let's create how much you push. Wait, actually, hold on. Getting stainless works long tubes on the 5.0 today. Let's go. Let's do it. Diego, how much you pushing on the Eco, Rick?
The Eco is probably on E85 making 440 or something like that. It's making around the same horsepower that it did on 93, but it's definitely making more torque. I don't know exactly where it'll sit right now. The only reason why I'm not pushing it is because we're trying to find a solution to the coolant pipe breaking. Yesterday we put 2 rubber washers in between the bolt and the bracket to see if that'll just dissipate the vibration from actually focusing on that bracket. But I think dialed in on E85, it should make anything between 540 and 550 maxed out. I would like to see 600 wheel from it, but I just don't feel like I'm gonna completely max out that turbo for numbers or anything. 550 is more than enough. Plus, it makes really good torque.
But a full bolt-on E could be a full bolt-on Beamer, B58 to be exact. I mean, there's so many.
So many variables.
Listen, I was able to keep up with a bigger turbo B58
right.
on my stock tires. Yeah. But that was on the NX2. Yeah. So
your best bet would be
stock turbo, probably not, because they can make a lot on their stock turbo. Yours is just very limited.
Yeah.
So you might take him off the line, but down the line he's gonna get you.
I mean, it's just an overall better engine and everything that goes into it. But if you are setting up something like that, you will come ahead if you have a 10 or 18 transmission, if you do have an NX2 on it like Yusuf and Bobby had, and pretty good sauce on E30 or something like that, you'll make up a good.
Yeah,
you'll be the closest
because they're torquey and they're not heavy at all.
Yeah.
Thoughts about getting Stop the Hop kit to help with the Viking shocks? 100%. That's what I have on my car. So I have Stop the Hop. I have vertical links. I have Viking shocks. I have what else do I have?
You have the posi locks?
I have the posi locks, which are very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, posi locks were a game changer too.
Yeah. But honestly, I think the one of the biggest reasons why he's now dialed in, not only is it the Viking shocks with the Keltrack spec, but like the tire.
It's the whole combo.
Whoa.
You wouldn't hook without the whole combo. What a
crazy thing.
You could put the R's on themselves and you're not going to hook. You could put the suspension by itself and you're still not going to hook. But if you put the right suspension paired with the right tire, boom, magic, it hooks. Because like that's the way it works. Like you can't just put good suspension, trash tires. You can't just put good tires and bad suspension. Like if you're making 700 plus wheel, you need suspension. Like you need it.
True.
Like my car in 60 degree weather, I hit it off 45 or 50 in second gear, and it goes like whoop whoop, and it takes off. Before it used to be whoop whoop whoop, and it just wouldn't stop.
By the way, have you guys seen the videos that he's been posting? God. Have you guys seen the videos that he's been posting? He's been doing like taking a couple people for a ride and just
the car literally just. I don't know if you guys are watching the videos, but it just squats back, it throws everyone back.
It's insane,
and it's just the shocks. By the way, that is all shock.
Yeah, it's just weight transfer.
Yeah, awesome. Just making sure I'm on the right track. Yes, sir. Try that, and also doing. I know it sounds stupid. Get your car aligned, and when you put the shocks on, see what alignment. Because Kelly has certain alignment specs. Ask him what he has or like what he recommends because like it's very weird, but alignment does a lot. I did it with the Eco, I'm sorry, because I used to get like $50 alignments or $80 alignments, whatever the hell it was. And Josh was like, yeah, I got the West Shore West Shore alignment place.
Yeah.
And it was like a $200 alignment. But I got the car, and when I would hook in the EcoBoost, I would spin all the time. But I would spin in a straight line.
Mm-hmm. Going forward.
I'd be going straight.
Yeah.
I'd be going, and it wouldn't stop. So it was amazing. I didn't even know Eco came with a 10-speed. Yeah, of course. That's the reason why my car is fast, quick. Yeah, bro, it's nice. How much easier do you think it would be to hook with 315 gears? That doesn't make any difference. Like, your gears aren't gonna make a difference. It's where you hit it in the RPM, like. Because in 315 gears, 30 roll could be 1,500 RPMs, and on another set of gear, it could be 5,000 RPMs. It's just, the gears aren't going to be the difference. It's just where you hit it.
Unless you meant like 315 tire.
If you mean 315 tire, I mean, yeah, but it's going to stick out and poke out. I would just go with the 305. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
But I do see a lot of people that are making 800 plus go 315, so maybe at that power level you need it.
Yeah, more contact.
Me personally, at the power level I'm at, 305s are amazing. Bro is the reason I got a Stang.
Hell yeah.
Love you, dog. I think about putting my downpipe on without a tune. Stop thinking and don't do it.
Yeah, what kind of downpipe are you putting on?
It doesn't matter. Whatever downpipe he's putting on, he needs a tune.
Yeah.
Like, it's just catted or catless. It needs a tune. The front tires come stock with little camber in the front for turning purposes. Who cares about turning, bro? Doesn't matter. We're trying to go fast in a straight line and hook. No one cares about turning. What up, Sebastian? But yeah, bro, I mean, I don't know. Like, suspension without good tires, trash. Good tires without suspension, trash. 315 gears or 355s, what do you want to do? Realistically, for boost, 315s are better from, obviously it's been proven, like with the times and all that. I have 331s. They're not bad, but 315s would definitely help just simply because most of your races are going to be before 7th gear hits, and that's typically where the trans gets hurt, or like your 1-to-1 gear. So on 315s, you're able to reach that point before your 1-to-1 gear. 331s like mine, it's right there. And you don't want to shift into 7th when you're boosted. Like, it's just too much. I got to go for my accounting exam. Appreciate the content y'all push out. Of course, bro.
Hell
Good luck. You got this exam, dog.
Fuck yeah, bro. Good luck on that.
Whew.
Good deal. Yeah, I like it. This thing takes a toll. Looking at everybody there, having to think and reply to everybody. Are you in college?
Yes, sir. I am.
He is.
And that's why I don't have money. Like, I'm an idiot, you know. That's why I tell you guys, do not listen to what I like. You can watch it, just don't follow through with what I do.
This dude's living his best life. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't. Yeah. Gonna make all these ladies hear my Borla.
Bet. Sounds good.
Oh yeah, he said something about going that I was dumps, but he said Borla was good. I mean, I don't have an issue with any exhaust on EcoBoost. I just think EcoBoost sound like shit in general. So like spending money on a $1,500 exhaust is a waste of money in my opinion because it's gonna sound like shit in general.
I mean, no, there's levels of shit.
Exactly. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're willing to pay for levels of shit, sure. I went dumb because I was like, fuck those levels.
I mean, if you get like a Cobb or a Borla or something that's like super refined and quiet, it's gonna sound better. It's just gonna be quieter.
How do you have money for a car parts? I have a 5.0. I'm a high school senior. I mean, bro, first thing is I don't spend money on anything at all. And of course, you know, working here, you get things at a better price, I guess.
Yeah, I mean.
But at the end of the day, like, bro, I honestly don't know how I'm making it. Like, I tell you all the time, like, it's not like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know, like I look at my paycheck, I'm like, how am I paying for this?
I gotta pay all this.
Yeah, like maybe my parents are putting money in my account and I just don't know. You know, but
yeah, I mean, no doubt about it that working here has really given us the opportunity to save a couple bucks here and there. We don't pay retail for things, and we have really good vendors that have that
hook us up.
Yeah, that hook us up every time. So Ford parts, go back here. Yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can take a break, and then we can jump back. We can jump back on Facebook and see what's going on Facebook. TikTok was fun as fuck.
TikTok was fun.
Yeah, this was your live, Mr. 297 on Mr. 297 account. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm all the way in. We should come down to Florida.
Yeah, man.
Let us know, bro.
Bring some potatoes. CP exhaust coming soon. Okay, I see you. Is that the
single exit?
The seat. Okay, the dump. Okay, I like that.
Gordo over here. Don't get no potatoes. You don't need that.
Idaho potatoes.
If you have like healthy potatoes, sure. Steed is about 15 minutes from me where I live.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
Good deal. Hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching us. We're going to take a quick break, and then after that, we're going to go live on Facebook.
The cold weather too good for the polls. Watch out. Cold weather equals blowing up weather. More boost is always blowing up weather. No, it's just because your car's old.
AC belt's brand new. So is the compressor.
No, it's not.
I don't know why he's here.
Oh, God, the GOAT is in. Stop playing with him. More boost, the better, right? I mean, listen, that's what I say, but I don't recommend it. What do you think you make on the 100 mil?
Oof.
Honestly, bro, I've seen people make like 800 plus on the 110 mil. So, like, on the 100 mil, 900s.
Yush.
Yeah. I think I'm going to stick with the 110. Well, actually, I know it sounds stupid, but I think in the beginning, I'm just going to stick with the 120, the one I'm on.
Yeah.
And literally just
because
put on E85.
There's a compromise that you have to make when you move to the 110, am I correct?
Miss you, dog.
There's a compromise that you take.
What?
Well, you can't run E85
Yeah,
anymore.
so like
93.
the more boost that you go, Lund, personally, they don't like to give you a 93 tune because they don't trust that most of consumers and customers are going to not go watt on 93.
Uh-huh.
So they essentially just
They don't
limit it to E85 only. Like,
Gotcha.
that's all you get. And if you don't have it, then you better run a smaller pulley.
Yeah.
A bigger pulley. Sorry.
Yeah. That's one of the concerning factors about.
And that's why I was kind of iffy about going to 110.
Yeah,
because like, I don't want to own, like, I've always ran like E in my EcoBoost like daily.
Yeah.
And I never had a 93 tune. But now that I have the luxury of being able to fill up whenever the hell I want to at any gas station, I'm like, do I really want to go full E again and be stuck on full E?
Right.
Because it was always so annoying because I never had a 93 tune. So whenever we go on like work trips and whatnot, I'd have to ride with someone because I was the only one without a 93 tune.
Yeah, I was just on E85 for about a couple weeks, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. It was great. I had to fill up every day. Because, I had to fill up every day. And then now I'm back on 93, and I haven't filled up in 2 days. Like, there's a difference. There's a difference. Yeah, the car's a lot slower, but I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just driving, bro.
Bro was running it in an EcoBoost. Can't imagine what the 5.0 is doing. But I can't find a lot of runs. I've only ran like 2 or 3 cars.
That
and like
thought.
Yeah. And then I was supposed to have a bunch of runs this weekend, but my tuner told me you should probably
cool it down.
Yeah, cool it down.
Cool it down to figure this out.
Yeah. I mean, we know, like, if I want to resolve it right now, put an OEM pump. Simple as that. I just don't want to do that.
Really?
Well, yeah, because if I put an OEM pump, it's only taking as much as what the car is and how the bucket is all situated. It's the whole package. I have a pump that's not supposed to be in a bucket, essentially. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what you're saying. It's draining the bucket.
Exactly. So it's draining the bucket.
Okay. Well, as long as you don't see anything, you don't see the car reacting to like a misfire or anything like that, right?
you see in the RPMs, it lags a second.
Got you.
Because it literally just, okay, there's no fuel. All right, let's overcompensate. But that's the issue. That's why the car's telling you, like, all right, maybe don't do it too often. Because if you do it one time and it doesn't have enough pressure to push through, car's going to blow up, start. Like,
I feel that.
That's why, yeah. I need to text the guys that are supposed to race on Saturday and tell them, hey, I'm not racing.
Do you guys carry headers in house?
Yes, we do right now. Actually,
we have some Texas speed headers,
and they're about to stop making them. So it's your time to shine.
Oops!
Literally. You only have like what 3 left or something.
We let that out. Haha.
Taking one right now, bitch.
And Cody's gonna take one.
Okay, never mind. I think we have
GTR or Audi R8. R8. I don't even know what you can do with either, but R8. Like, why would I get a GTR if I can get an R8?
That's pretty true.
Nah, that's you. That's MT82 Hero. That's the only MT82 car that beat my EcoBoost.
The white one?
No, the red one.
Red one.
No, yeah. I didn't lose to a white MT82 car. So no shipping if you guys install them? No. They're literally here.
Yeah, they're here. There should be like 1 box left, I think.
The GTRs are overrated. Hell yeah, they are. Fucking trends on those motherfuckers are like $50K. Like, bro, you get a GT for that price. Like $50,000 you can hold, like...
They're not overrated.
They are overrated. What? They're so overrated. And all the owners and
Anthony.
The owners
Someone commented and said the GTRs are overrated.
You know, like I used to think BMW boys were the worst cornballs, but then you meet GTR boys and you're like, oh
damn,
God.
just add Justin next time, bro. Like,
oh fuck, I forgot that Justin has a GTR.
Just add him next time.
But like, yeah. But like, bro,
GTR's overrated.
GTR is so overrated. After Fast and Furious came out, it's like stop. Like it is not that fast. You're paying $70,000 for a car that needs a $40,000 transmission to make 800 horsepower. Like, what are we doing?
Is it really that?
It's so expensive.
They only hold 700 horsepower.
If they even hold any.
Oh.
Can I reserve a pair? You can pay for a pair, and then we can reserve it for you.
We're gonna reserve a pair of these.
Want to see my GTR real quick for the one time? LOL. I mean, sure.
Sure. Okay.
You could stop by the shop and see my taillights.
Catch a rain.
For 700, you need at least 10K. That's exactly my point.
Really?
Yeah. Like, bro, what? And the car itself is like $70,000.
Yeah, of course.
Like at that point, I would much rather get a BMW and put a downpipe and a tune on it than buy this piece of hunk. And the interior. You're in a 20. They haven't changed the interior or exterior on this car in like 30 years. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
They're literally stealing from all of you guys, and the people that work on them are also stealing from y'all because they're. Oh yeah, GTR tax, $50K. Like, Yikes. Nah, fuck that. Keep
Thoughts
that
on
shit.
the Tomei single exhaust versus CPE for Ecos? I know what he's gonna say.
They both sound like shit. But I would go CPE because you can't see it and it's cheaper. And we did one at the shop. That's why I know unless it's a Nismo GTR.
So the Nismo gets probably like a beefier transmission,
turbo maybe, better turbo. I don't fucking
know. Going back to the Tomei single versus the CPE, he's gonna go CPE because that's what he had. It sounds good. Like it's just as loud. I mean, it's terrible. A dump. Yeah, it's a dump.
I mean, it was pretty bad, but just get like an MBRP race. Honestly, an MBRP race is the best exhaust I've had on that car.
Yeah,
because it was such a quiet exhaust, only loud when you were watt, and even then it wasn't like anything crazy. The CPE, that's loud.
Yeah, I say if you can find, I know it's going to be difficult, but if you can find an EcoBoost with either or and just like Message the dude, be like, yo, is there any way I can hear the car, or I'm trying to make a purchase? Because like the sound of the inline on a single exit is it's different. Like you've driven my car, it sounds different. And then the CPE, I mean, it's just a dump. You would want the CPE if you're constantly going to be, constantly going to be racing. You're going to be taking it to the track, or you're going to be, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want the CPE if you're going to drive around with a stock diffuser.
Yeah. Yeah. Either way, by the way, if you're going to go single, if you're going to go CPE, the diffuser's coming off.
Oh, yeah, I guess single too, yeah.
Yeah, diffuser's coming off. I think we did that mostly for the Ecos. I think Jesse definitely did it first.
Pick a color or wrap, and that's what I'm going to do for my Mustang.
Oh shit!
Oh, I mean, I would prefer if you send me pictures before I pick.
Not trying to fuck your shit up, bro.
Yeah, like hit me up on Insta and just send me pictures of options, and I would 100% pick. I like those color shifting stuff. I don't know why.
Yeah,
like the purple and then like black.
They're cool.
I don't know, but like not this. This is too much. We're not gonna show them.
Yeah,
but this is too much for me.
Yeah, no,
for my liking. The colors just are too much.
Not only that, but the technology is better now for wraps and shit like that.
I don't think it requires a lot of technology to rap. You just need to know how to rap.
Yeah, no doubt.
You just stop fucking around with things that you don't know what to do.
Yeah, what is that one? What's that one rap that one rap brand? It was difficult. That was difficult.
3M?
No, the other one, the newer one. The newer one. There's a newer one that they're all doing right now. Yeah, it's not 3M. It's this dude Bagdico had it on his. What brand is that?
I don't know.
They're doing the color shifting ones. They're the ones that look more realistic to paint than actual rap.
All right, you ready, Rick?
Yeah, I'm ready, dog.
All right.
Hey, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flip.